Oh, Robin, this is Jack. Sorry to bother you while you're probably out searching for some nice treasure. You see, we have a school trip every year around this time. It's a special cooperation between our Kitakami and another school. Will you believe it, Robin? Your name was one of the ones chosen to attend. You get to go study and experience the great outdoor off to the east, in the land of Kitakami. It's a long trip to get to this year's destination, so we can't send too many students this time. Really a lucky one, getting selected as one of the participants. Come to the school's entrance hall when you're ready to hear all the details. Of course, you don't have to take part, but this kind of chance isn't likely to come again. So you should really give it a shot if you're interested. Hope to see you soon. Og dette folkens, det starten på noe veldig kult. I går så har blitt lansert det første DLCen til Pokémon Violet, Teal Mask. Så betyr at vi skal faktisk sette i gang eventyret. Velkommen skal det være til en ny episode med Pokémon Violet. Så under tittelen Teal Mask. Skal vi se, vi skal sette kursen mot skolen. Vi skal på klassetur til, ja, jeg husker ikke hva han het. Ja, det het, så det ikke farten. Kitakami er det man kaller. Det er en slags klassetur mot øst. Så dette her blir morsomt. Skal vi se. Her er vi. Vi skal stikke innom skolen. Skal vi se hvordan det går med mine Pokémon sa. Ja da. Jeg tar med hele laget mitt med meg. Skal vi se. Ja. Are you? Oh, you must be. You're the one of the students chosen by the school trip, aren't you? Was Robin, huh? Well, aren't you full of fire? You're positively dazzling. Oh, and you even have a Terror Orb. I guess Paldea's reaching out to research for that sort of thing to become inside a school. Unless that's not the case. Are you perhaps an especially exceptional student? Oh, but here I'm going on, and I haven't even introduced myself. Call me Miss Briar. I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, hello to you too, Robin. What a lucky scamp you are. Getting to take part in the school trip as soon as after transferring here. Sure, I'm happy for you. I wish I could go too. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Briar. I gotta keep carried away. Well, as Mr. Jack is kindly saying for me, my name is Briar. I'm a teacher over at the Blueberry Academy. That's a school in the Unova region, you know? Mr. Briar helps us set a curriculum there. This year is Blueberry's Academy's turn to run our joint school trip and supervise the students. That's why I came here to collect you. We'll be heading to Kitakami, a land known for its picturesque fields and rice paddies. This place is a rustic field, but there's also something rather mysterious about it. You see, the same energy presents the Paldea's terrestrial phenomenon has been detected there. I'm hoping to do some digging into the matter myself, between my supervising duties. But I also appreciate the chance to take a good look around the great creator Paldea. Oh yes, well there's not much I could do about that without permission from the Pokémon League and Director Clavel. Oh, I know. I'm already putting in all the proper applications. I trust I'll get a favorable response soon. Oh, well... Oh, sorry Robert, I forgot all about you for a moment there. Anyway, the school trip. Think of it as a chance to continue your treasure hunt on a grander scale. To search beyond Paldea's borders. I'll even provide you with special updates to your Pokédex app, if you get out your phone. Ok, jeg har fått Pokédex-oppdatering for Kitakami-provinsen. Her ser du da. There we go, all done. Now you can go a while embracing all the Pokemon fly around Kitakami too. Oh, and don't worry about the permission slip for the trip. I already cleared things with your mom. You just go and have fun. Haha, your Mr. Jack is quite charming, isn't he? Delightfully direct when he wants to be. Now then, Robin, it's quite a trip to the land of Kitakami. I hope you don't mind flying, or long bus rides. Let me know as soon as you're ready to set out, would you? Ja, klart, så da reiser til ticket. Klart. Are you ready to set out for Kitakami, Robin? Great! We set out together as a group once the other students arrive. I heard you well all shows up with this trip by lottery, so this may be the first time you meet. I know Morel as a chaperone you kiss around, but I fully intend to have some fun on my own while I'm at it, just so you're aware. By the way, do you know the Violet book? As you should, it was the most influential book of the century of the subject of the paranormal. The author of the Violet book, Heath, was in fact an ancestor of mine. I have his original manuscript. Look here, these are the pages that were blacked out and made illegible for the published version of the book. Oh yes, a disc Pokemon. When I separated from the search team on the creator's steps, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter still from gemstone. And viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. I have attentively named this creature Teal. I suspect that its very body is made up of the key material that causes Pokemon to shine brightly and crystallize. The Pokemon that is depicted in these pages is called Teal. A mysterious Pokemon that Heath allegedly encountered when he delved into further into the depths of the Era Zero. No, not that the general public believed him. It's my dream to find Teal and prove that Heath's records be all true, but I haven't yet been able to secure permission to enter Area Zero, unfortunately. But that's fine. It'll be all fine. All be fine. All I need to do is focus on the work in front of me. Mr. Briar, we're ready to go. Looks like the gang is all here. Alright everyone, to the land of Kitakami. Hvor langt unna ligger Kitakami egentlig? Ja, jeg må ta flyet dit, ja. Og her kommer Dragonite også. Der heter jeg The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Part 1. The Teal Mask. Så her, ja. We're finally here! My butt is killing me after all this hour sitting. Where's the plane? Then that bus? Haha, well, you all survived a long trip. And we haven't lost anyone along the way. All here. Well, welcome to the land of Kitakami. This is the stage of all the new experiences and learning opportunities you have out in nature. Ah, sad. It's actually my first time here too. Why? The rice fields really are just dazzling. Up ahead is Busui town. This will be our base of operations for the duration of the trip. Miss Briar, I don't feel so good. Uh-oh, all that travel must have given you a dose of motion sickness, Why don't we pause here for a moment and take in the sight of these fields? Now, Robin, I have a little request for you. Could you run ahead of the community center in Musui and let the caretaker know you're here? It would also be great if you could explain that one of our students is feeling unwell. I do have to be able to count on you. On your way, fan, I'll look after your poor travel buddy here. Alright. Bare sjekke. Jeg er veldig nysgjerrig, så jeg skal kartet. Skal se, der har vi det. Skal se, press the elbow to map to switch between the maps. Skal vi se, her har vi... Oi, den er ikke så stor da. Ok. Ja, det ser veldig greit ut. Jeg må prøve å tenke på hva Kitakami-delen er inspirert fra. Det er østover. Jeg kan bare gjøre noe research mens jeg pågår. Ok, anyways, vi får stikke bort dit da. Da sitter vi litt rundt her. Her har vi Cutifly, Pochiena. Her er det ganske fint her. En pokeball, 2 pokeballer og en Pechaberry. Her har vi... Oi, det er en Tiguadle. Ja, dette her er forskjellige rismarker her da. Massive Outbreak og Wild Yanma. Ja, Wooper er der jo. Det er det. Jeg kan ikke ri på Mariah nå. Ja, det er litt dumt da. Det er veldig koselig liten sted der da. Her har vi den lille landsbyen her som skal være basen. Sis, look there! There's one now! So, you're one of the students who came from the Paldea region, huh? Whoa, way cool. Hush, Kieran. I'm Carmine. Sorry, but I can't just let an outsider like you wander into Masui town. If you see some coming in, you have to battle me first. So, come on, sis, you just want battle? Making this big fuss over nothing. I told you to hush, Kiki. Just ignore my little brother. Oh, man. Alright, let's do this. Get in position. Alright, første kampen I Kitakami. I'm going to have some real good fun with you. Da det første kampen på Kitakami, ja. Send ut Pochiena. Skal vi se, vi gønner på med Seed Bomb. Ja. Okay, Polcha, guys. Å ja, jeg vet litt, ja. Det jo nye by-Pokémon som de viser frem. Ja, den, ja. Den en, jeg tror det en utviklet form av, ja, Polti-Guys eller noe. Så, ja, vi kjører på med Flamethrower, så vi ser hvilken type det Oi, ja, jeg tok ikke det, ja. Oh, you know about the right time matchups, huh? Jeg tok inn da, jeg tok deg. Ok, Volpix neste. Da switcher jeg til Velusa. Skal vi se. Vi tar en Liquidation. Will-O-Wisp, eller det? Ja, jeg bruker Will-O-Wisp, ja. Bra jobba! You, who are you? La oss se. Ja, det mye som diskusjoner på Reddit, vet du. Bowsers, you went and beat my sis! I can't believe it! So wait, you should be able to beat me. Fine, I guess you pass, barely. Seems like I have no choice. I'll leave the town, but only if you become one of my grunts to do every little thing Oi, what are you doing? Calling a ruckus out here. Here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki, we're out of here. But wait up, sis. Why, hello there, stranger. You must be one of the students from the Kitakami, right? I help run the community center here in Masui Town, and I fear few other things besides. Looking after your group during your visit. I hope those two kids weren't giving you any grief to you now, were they? I hardly know what to do with the two of them, especially that Carmine. Always been a handful, that one. I wonder if she gave you a hard time. What's that? A member of your group fell ill down by this bus stop? I better get over there and give them a hand so they can make it to town. I'll take care of everything. You go ahead and get yourself settled in the community center. We'll catch up with you soon. Alright. Skal vi se. Ok, jeg må bare titte litt her. Og så det som skal vise seg er at ifølge Reddit så er det Kitakami et nei, vet du da. Skal vi se, Kitakami. Det er inspirert fra kulturen. Kitakami er basert på japansk kultur da, så det er jo greit tid for. Skal vi se. Ja, jeg bare titter litt og ok. Ja, jeg fant det ut nå. Jeg bare finner fra kartet. Skal vi se. Jeg bare zoome det ut. Ja, jeg bare tittet litt mye på nettet og skal vise at denne delen her er faktisk Kitakami. Det ligger faktisk rett ved siden av. Så i virkeligheten da, så er hele Paleagionen inspirert fra det hispanske halvøya. Spania og Portugal her. Og så er det faktisk den nederste delen av Frankrike, som er faktisk Kalos-regionen. Eller etter sagt, så fant jeg et map. Så fant jeg en, skal vi se. Skal vi se. Det skal vise at Kitakami ligger faktisk... jeg kan fant opp et kart her nå, som jeg fant på Reddit. Den regionen ligger faktisk rett under Sinnoh-regionen, og så er den et stykke unna Kanto og Kyoto på Japan, altså på Japan da. Så jeg synes det er en veldig bra teori da, og det likte jeg. Men anyways, vi har et par ting å gjøre, så vi får utforske litt mer. Der er det en Pokémon-senter og en TV-maskin. Og dette her. Åja, til Union Circle. Ah, ja. Bare koble til dette, ja. Ok, men hvor er butikken da? Jeg skal ikke andre se det da. Ja, jeg får bare heale opp... Bare heal opp her, ja. Det er sikkert ja, det her er litt annerledes, da. Ok. Den blir gøy å se. Sånn. Da stikker jeg inn i... This way, everyone. Robin, I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. I'm glad everybody's feeling much better now, too. Alright, everyone, this is the community center. This is where you'll be staying while you're here at Kitakami. The plan was to have you and students from Blueberry Academy stay here together. It turns out the space is going to be all of you. Our visitors from Yuva's Academy. Alright, these two kids were originally from this town, weren't they? So when you come, don't be shy. Oh, no need to worry about your shoes or anything. You can leave them in the one here. If they're extra dirty, just try and rinse off the worst of the mud using the washing station by the door. Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's good as anything you'll find in one of our big fancy cities. This here is your lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax however you like. And, well, let's see. Over there is a cafeteria, and toilets will be down that way. If you want to get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. So I think that was about covers everything. If you run into any trouble at all, don't you hesitate to talk to our fine staff at the desk. Thank you for the tour, sir. Alright kids, do you have anything to say to Sam when talking to so good care of us? Glad to be here! What a bunch of well-minded students! I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. So you just think of this place as your home, away from home, and relax. You must be a bit tired after such a long day. I know it's a bit too early still, but why don't we have a dinner and call it a night? We got plenty of food ready for you all, so I hope you brought your appetites. Alright! You're free to spend the rest of the evening as you like in the community center. Remember that tomorrow the program will be officially kicking off. Don't stay up too late or you might oversleep. Ja da. Så da kan vi bare stikke innom soverommet og så bare sove, så vi ser hva som skjer videre. Radio call for the night. Morning everyone, did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by 2 students from Blueberry Academy. Go on kids, time to introduce yourselves. Hi, I'm Carmine. It's a pleasure to meet you all the outsiders, visitor from Paldea. I'm Kieran. Carmine and Kieran actually grew up here, so I asked them for help if you need anything. And you two had better be real help, you hear me? Aye aye. Alright. Now that it's all settled, why don't you tell all about a bit of what we have planned for you? The school trip of yours will be exercising or retiring. First, we have you split into pairs. Each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards located around the land of Kitakami. On each signboard, you'll find snippets of an old folktale passed down here in Kitakami. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To complete the task, we ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of the signboards with their phone or camera. Take a photo together in front of each of the 3 signboards to complete your mission. A self-guided tour of Kitakami, learn all about its rich history. Much more fun than sitting around and listening to me ramble on and on, eh? Wonderful, what an innovative idea for a group activity. Oh, and I got a gift for each of you as well. Road stick. Å ja, det er sånn selfie-stick, ja! Press the X button while selfie mode to use your rotor stick. The rotor stick adds some more extra distance between you and the camera. It's easy to take photos with friends and Pokemon. Here does makes you roll the rage in big cities. Use them when you take those photos. I even teach you a rap pose I came up with all on my own. Okay. Ah yes, real Remember that one of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our 2 schools. It's just like having someone who knows the area will be a big help. That being said, let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle. Yeah. Okay. Vi får snakke med det da. Oh man. You're Robin or whatever, right? Let me guess, you want to PR with one of us poor lonely blueberry students. Gosh, it's so sweet of you to go out all the way like that. What would we ever do without you? Oh yeah, so my little brother, he's been all googly-eyed over you since yesterday. He won't stop talking about you, even at his home. I seriously couldn't get him to shut up. Sis, what are you telling you that for, dummy? Hey, watch who you call dummy if you know what's good for you. Oh man. Look at him, being all shy. See, my brother is no good at talking to people. He probably never worked up enough to ask you for himself, but he really like a battle with you. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sorta nice. That'll make my brother real happy. Chin up, Kiki. Robin says he battled you. What? Wowzers, really? You don't mind? He doesn't mind a bit. Get your positions, you two. Everybody else, clear out. Make some space. I got this. Alright, jeg får kjempe mot lillebroren hennes da. Ok. Ok. Han sender ut Sentret. Alright. Wowzers, I can't believe this. I get to battle you. This is awesome. Skal vi se. Vi tar gunner på med sidebomb. Ok, Janma neste. Flamethrower. You got this, Yama. Cut through the wind and show what you got. Air color. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah. Oh, I guess I got a lot of weaknesses. Wowzers! Good show! Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone. Wowzers, you sure are strong, Robin. You really aren't half bad. Kiki's nearly as strong as I am, you know. I don't know about that. This return thing. We're supposed to group as in pairs, right? You should go ahead and pair with Kiki then. What? No, sis, don't! Don't what? It's not like we can pair up. We were hoping to partner with some other random outsider instead of Robin. Well, no, but... oh man. Don't worry, he's just being shy. Go find some chump to pair up with too. Watch out for my little bro, you. Looks like you all paired up. Let's go ahead and mark where we'll be going on this road of funds of yours. Now then, off you go to do some exploring. Oh, and if you might find yourself if you need any potions or pokeballs or the like, head on that way. On South by Peaches. They'll be happy to set you to rights. So it looks like we should probably start with the signboard at the Loyalty Plaza. That's up past the Apple Course on the west side of the village. It's close by. And I figured it might make sense to, you know, get them all in order. Probably just getting in the way if you stick too close, so I just follow you from a distance. Ja. Ok, vi har et mål her. Skal vi se, vi finner på kartet. Hvor langt unna? Vi skal opp der, ja. Ok. Gjennom eplefeltet her, og så opp der sånn. Ja, ja, ikke verst, ikke verst. Det er ganske fint her, da. Men ja. Det er ikke så like stort som Paldea, men det får vel greie seg. Jeg tror vi runder av her, så setter vi i gang vårt eventyr i Kitakami for alvor i neste episode. Tusen takk for at du så på denne episoden med Pokémon Violet, Teal Mask. Trykk gjerne like på videoen, abonner hvis du er ny, og så ses vi til en annen video. Ha det bra.